There we go. Right. Morning, everybody. It's so great to be connecting with you. Second day of the new week, and got some amazing stuff in my heart that I'd love to share with you. So one thing that I'm hearing over and over again is people being uh, saying, and even wives telling me that they hear all the time that she's overreacting, or she's just being emotional. She needs to calm down a bit. But then the truth is this: I don't think that a wife who has been betrayed is overreacting. I think she's sort of responding to an attack on everything that is sacred in life. Her sense of family, her sense of worth, her place of belonging, her idea of being desired by a husband. All of these things are just suddenly ripped away. I think I would have a fair amount of reaction, maybe responding to do when that happens to me. Um, but when a woman finds out that she's been betrayed through lies, secrecy, maybe some kind of hidden behavior, her body, her mind, uh, her entire nervous system goes into some sort of survival mode, and then whatever responses come after that is not an intentional decision to be dramatic. I think it's more about trying to survive what really has just uh, exploded. I see the image of a building that is falling in on itself. And this is what the drought trauma is. It's not just heartbreak, it's a psychological like ambush. It's it's suddenly realizing that something happened that I wasn't aware of that is massively destructive and dangerous to my sight. Um, and everything that once felt safe has been completely wrecked. Um, I have seen, or I am busy dealing with people who are broken in a psychiatric institution. It's like her entire world collapsed. Her body doesn't just cry. She actually said to me this morning that it's like what she feels and what she thinks are two different worlds. It's like everything has been shaken. Her brain starts racing. Um, she's replaying everything, trying to make sense of everything that has happened over the last number of years. And when she asks questions, um, I don't think it is meant to be interrogative. It's survival. It's trying to understand, trying to make sense. So when trust has been violated on such a massively deep level, our brains goes into hyper. It's wired to protect us. So when a person that's been betrayed can't sleep, when there's hypervigilance, recently someone else told me it's like when I sleep at night, I have to hear everything. Hypervigilant state of hearing. Um, when everything has to be double checked, it's not because the person has lost faith, it's because the person is trying to find solid ground again. How many times have I done those words? If I can just have solid ground beneath my feet again. When I think about how Jesus treated broken people, I mentioned some scriptures yesterday. He's going to have a look at yesterday's video as well. It's incredible to see how he never shamed people's responses. Remember the leper we spoke about yesterday? The man with leprosy came and knelt before us and said, Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. Jesus reached out his hand, touched him, and said, I am willing. And then Jesus said, be clean. And immediately was cleaned of his leprosy. Jesus didn't flinch at man's condition. He didn't say, calm down, stop being desperate. He reached out and touched him while he was still unclean. That's what safety looks like. It's willingness to embrace the person. He created connection before bringing correction. Let me say that. Jesus created connection before he brought correction. That's powerful. He corrected the illness after touching the person. And then that story about the woman at the well. Jesus invited confession even before the correction. He told her, go call your husband, then come back. She said, I have no husband. That's a confession. What a clever one. Jesus replied, you are right. That you're living with right now is not your husband. I didn't sense any judgment. He didn't expose her to sort of put on the spot and embarrass her. He spoke truth into her story. He was gentle. He was very personal. And our 2 cents in my heart that there was a massive amount of safety. I can't imagine anyone just saying, I will have a husband, you have to believe themselves and then hearing, yeah, you're right, you don't have a husband. The other people not your husband. What did it mean? What was 5 times? And then I mean, the response also says that it was safety. I was going to talk, and she said, oh, I'm going to tell everyone about what Jesus told me this living water. So both of these moments show us something that is super powerful, very, very powerful. Jesus met trauma with presence. There wasn't any expectation or pressure. He sort of validated the pain for addressing the behavior. Maybe I think it's much more than just validating the pain, but absolutely validating. So Jesus responded to the broken and the ashamed with a sense of safety, presence, leaning into the pain, thinking back to the 5 P's that I spoke about the other day. Why do we think it's okay to tell people who are suffering betrayal trauma to just get over it or forgive the person, just move on? Jesus never dismissed the fear of the leper or the shame of this woman. He honored it. He created safety first. So when you are trembling with fear, when you feel angry or confused, I don't think this in itself is sinning. Maybe you're responding like someone whose soul has been anguished. And that response deserves compassion and not criticism. That's exactly what we built in the Women of Worth community. Because women need a space where they don't have to explain why they were shaken. They need to be seen, heard, and held in a way that says, you're not crazy, you're just courageous. Every woman in this space carries a story of survival. And together, the ladies are learning that the body remembers pain, but truth brings back peace. I don't think it's about fixing yourself first. I think it's about being safely witnessed while God does the restoring. We've done everything. maybe next time someone says you are overreacting, maybe you need to remember this, that your reactions, the evidence that your heart still knows what safety feels like. Your anger isn't rebellion. Actually, I think it's deeper than the rebellion, or the rebellion that is being experienced to see. I think it's grief. Your tears aren't weakness, it's information, it's telling a story. And your shaking fear isn't because you're crazy, it's because something's inside of you is reaching out. It's having courage to try and find the voice again. Jesus definitely touched before he repented. He was touched before he brought to correction. He invited confession before confrontation. And he still does exactly the same today. And that's what healing looks like. Safety before expecting change, truth before distraction, presence before going into a specific process. So maybe you listen to something inside you saying, what he's talking about to me. That's what I've been feeling. This is what I've been going. Then allow the truth that I've spoken and shared with you to settle your spirit again today, your soul. You're not broken beyond repair. You are responding like someone who survived something like a war. And God is patient with survivors. He's not in a hurry to fix you. He's here to hold you, to be present, to look and to see and to hear, to feel and to be with you. You are not overreacting. You are remembering how to feel again after being left in the shadow of numbness for a very long period of time. Thanks for listening to me. We'll have